Greetings, my name is Slight, and welcome to a Bazaar game. Let's try a run on Dooley. I haven't been able to play too much because work's been pretty crazy, but let's get a game in. Feeling it. Got a little energy, end of the night, not too zonked out. Let's crush some nerds, or at least attempt to. All we can do is attempt. Dooley seems like he is very well positioned in the current meta, so I expect this will go well, although Dooley is definitely my worst character. Companion core, the core, critical core. I know crit core and the core are quite good for tech builds with like ray gun. I don't play a lot of companion core. I do play a fair amount of crit core. It's pretty straightforward, right? You're just, kind of looking for railgun damage and alpha ray. But the core can be pretty good because you can use it to help with like things like power drill. You can also use it with railgun builds, and there's some consideration as whether you put it on the left or the right of the railgun. At least that's my understanding. I play crit core a lot. Let's try the core. See if its unique power comes into play at all. Here. So my current plan for this is just to level up on day one. We'll take both the experience options. Here, I guess we'll take Fanged Inglet so we can get the Fang. Yep, that seems reasonable. And I'll pause. Alright. Who knows how long that was? This could be a totally different run. You'll never know. Happy to get the Fang here. I feel like the last couple of times I've tried that, I didn't get the Fang. Because this is great for us, by the way. So because we get Andy here, and we're not having to decide between our level up and Andy, we actually get to go to Andy here, which is awesome. Freeze a small item for 1 second. Could be good if we have the level advantage. Nothing inspiring though, but maybe you just have to take what you get, right? Alright, happy to take those. Those are much more legitimate options. This will go on. Will I play this and this? I think I will. Is that better than... Yeah, Wallace is pretty slow. I don't see the benefit with Wallace here. So I think that's pretty good. And we got the Alpha Ray, which is pretty sweet scaling. So we're going into day one really in a very good position. We'll be higher level. We will have a skill here, and in fact we have a very strong one with left-handed. We could take poison, but I really don't think that's going to be nearly as impactful as left-handed here.
Than me. I'm just getting you ready for them.
And keep Fang here and play like this. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Definitely the way to go. Just making sure there's no ordering here that really matters. And there isn't. Alright, good luck. Jacek. Oh, look at that. He's got something pretty good going on. Interesting that he decided to put the damage on the brass knuckles. Pretty sure yo-yos would have been better. But he actually may beat us here, so we'll see. His heal is pretty good. The charging on bushel. We do scale, so there's at least a chance, but I think he's got us. It turns out that duct tape is really, really strong, especially with an early bushel like this. And even though I think we've got a pretty good build here, he also, I think he just has us beat. It was pretty close. The duct tape was kind of everything for him there. Without duct tape, he can't beat us. 120 shield. So that's 24 triggers. So that was basically 24 charges for this bushel. Yeah, that's quite a lot going on. Alright, let's continue. Just make sure it's going. Buys your large items. Fins could give us extra healing, extra shield. Small and medium. I don't think some extra healing would be too bad here.
Our bodies are just containers for it.
Perfectly happy to go to small
If you
item
have to
Andy.
ask the price, you can't afford it.
It's a little slow. Not really what we're looking for. I could take the tech just so that I have enough tech potentially for an early railgun. But there's some risk to that, right? I mean, that may not actually come to fruition. But at least that's something I could put on my board. It's not the worst thing ever. Covetous Thief isn't bad, because we could get the Shadowed Cloak, and that would be useful for a Ballista or a Power Drill. And potentially offer another way to scale. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go.
A tasty bit of crap.
I wouldn't be opposed to Sharpening Stone or Concealed Dagger or Keen Eye. Pickpocket's fine too.
We won't forgive this. Ah!
Alright, Concealed Dagger. And we are guaranteed for our level up. I have stuff I can put on the board, but it is not very exciting. I think I'll take a free friend here. It's pretty mediocre. Good thing to know is that for whatever reason in the current patch, this right one doesn't give you experience, whereas the left two do. I think the play here is bronze loot item. It's just the most gold, and it has insect wing, which turns out to be pretty strong. Hold on to that. Sure. That there. No, we can do this and this. That'll charge that. Not bad, at least. Weapons, abandoned chest, or income. Pretty happy with weapons.
I would
Yep.
spar with you, but it's late.
Power drill here. We've got a freeze, a poison, and a haste, which does charge this, relatively quickly, but I don't think quickly enough. I don't know if a bronze one here. One of the cool things about Power Drill, though, is you can pick it up at bronze, and has as much combo potential at bronze at any other level. So there's some case to be made to just grab this, right? Because if the build gets there, then I have it. And, all we're doing is adding 25 damage every time we level up. Which, I mean, that's 75 damage with 3 levels up, right? I mean, that's nothing to scoff at. But
Choosing your mate.
if it's going infinite, it's going infinite. I'll click it.
Go make some more stories. Then come back and tell me.
Interesting. We don't really have enough triggers for Armadillo to be good. But that is Armadillo Force Field. Which could be good. I could see the core being pretty useful with this if you have like the force field on the right, and then you have like Harmadillo on the left and a bunch of like quick shielding stuff. It's kind of expensive to buy that though, and I really don't have a package for it, but I kind of love it. I can kind of see. I really need duct tape though, if that's gonna work. Really need duct tape, and I just don't. It sounds like wishful thinking to me. I'm getting a wishful thinking vibe. I don't think it's in the cards. It's very tempting though. I mean, what would I sell? I just need to sell like, you know, maybe these 3, and then I could buy both of those and float that. Is that better to float? It might be better to float. Alright, let's make our decision. We'll get these 2 things. We'll see what happens.
UFO teaches stillness. I prefer action.
And I can kind of float these. I can do like this. When you shield, charge 2. Yeah. You have to cut out so much to get all this on the table, though, right? And you want first aid in. Yeah, I mean, but are we just throwing? Are we just throwing? Is this just throwing? We don't want to throw. Okay, concealed daggers out. This is in. Maybe like this, just so that this charges this every once in a while. Yikes, feels bad. I think I get crushed by quite a lot here. Oh. 10 regen as well. Ignition core with a micro Dave. It's pretty good. And he's got the duct tape, so we'll see. We're doing okay so far, but he's gonna get a lot stronger than we are. He doesn't scale at least, but I still don't think we've got him. No. Not even close. So we'll see how this day turns out. This will really determine whether or not we made the right move. Cool. Happy to get some income early. Really love being able to get this income at this point. Would love it the previous day, but
Oh,
what can you do?
customer.
It's 3-second cooldown. Some fire. That feels bad. It doesn't feel very good. I don't think that's very strong. I think it's this. It's probably kind of the best we can do for right now. I do want this in play though, if I can. So if I can do this, and then maybe just play Rogue Scrapper. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll still level. And hopefully I'll get 2 or 3 hits of Concealed Dagger. Oh, especially if I hit it with haste. That sounds great. Pretty good farming. Wasted that charge there, unfortunately. Can we get one more? Yes, we can. Nice. We got quite a lot of money from that, which is great. And that's pretty good. Alright, upgrade a bronze. It's not this. We don't care about that. I don't think welding helmet's very good. I don't think I've ever used this item. Yeah, well, you know, it doubles each turn, so it gets better later, right? But the burn is pretty mid. And the core upgrade literally is just... yeah, it's just damage. So it's not that strong. I think we upgrade first aid in here. Yep, happy to see that upgraded. What are we up to here? This is weak. Very weak. Well, let's leave it in disarray for a moment. So we can add damage or burn. I don't see that as very valuable.
Make deals, not war.
No. Shield 20 every 8 seconds just to give some crit. Welding helmet and welding torch. Very low cooldown burn items, but both medium being makes them very weird. Okay, nothing there. Unfortunate. I'm really coming up against my weakness at Dooley. Not really knowing exactly what to do for these. Dooley's scarf doesn't seem too bad. Although it's really just 10 shield per second with no scaling and only good against freeze. I feel like this is just, we're just not moving in a direction currently. We just don't have anything going on, do we? That's kind of what I feel like. Maybe I could put this out. And then like a drill. Maybe sell this. Take a power drill. Now at least most of this stuff is triggering the power drill. I don't even think I need this. I could do something like, you know, this here. And that might be better. I will refresh. It's $4. Coolant, huh? It's another way to charge this, but it's so slow. Feels pretty bad. Feels pretty bad. Yeah. Alright. See ya. Alright, we did not get much stronger. This feels like we don't have anything going on.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Cutlass, trebuchet. Okay. It's just weapons. See how it goes. We do a little bit of scaling here. But I think he... oh yeah, that grindstone damage is really where we're going to lose it. Yeah. Nice. Yep, that grindstone did a lot for him there. Yeah. 337. 336. Alright, we're struggling. We're struggling. Small items. There's that.
Fire's remorse never. Be remorseless.
Does that make this good? Maybe something like this? Or is it like this? Doesn't seem all too bad. This seems a little slow, though. Maybe do this. Induction Aegis.
Excellent choice.
This scaling is kind of mid. I think I would just like rather have more shield triggers. Alright, those are bad. Is this better? Maybe? Here we'll just take some experience. We can beat this. Just because of the nature of how much shield we have. Let's see how we do.
I'll destroy you.
It's triggering relatively fast. I could put some of these items to the right.
A true tragedy.
Okay, this is at least better than what we were doing. It's still not enough to beat the next fight. Like, definitely not enough.
I sense something blocking your power. Let's get rid of it.
Burn items have +2. Oof. Sure. When you use a weapon, your shield items gain... That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll do this
We
one.
made progress today. I'm proud of you.
I've got a lot of junk here I can sell that I'm happy to sell. Really don't feel very connected to it, so I think I'm happy to go to Sylvia. None of this is what I'm looking for. Alright, we're getting a little closer. Hard to pass up an Uzi. I'll just go ahead and sell this for it. Just because Uzi will fit in so many different things. Ray. Thrusters are fine. Aerodrome. Medium items.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right.
Alright. I think I'm cool getting rid of all of this. And sure, I'll click this button.
The bar is free. I like the exercise.
Well, there is a chance. We do have some scaling here. But our chances are low.
I should warn you. I have other champions.
Bushel. Yeah, we've got him below healing, so that's pretty good. Our shield scales up pretty nicely, and he's not really comboing super hard. Yeah, he's scaling, but we're kind of keeping him, you know, from gaining much shield, while we're gaining a bunch of shield. Yeah, that defensive stance is really working out pretty well for us. Especially... I think that the core is triggering more than the welding helmet and first aid. So I think I need to move the duct tape over. Nice. Our silver skill did a bunch of work for us. We got the W. So let's see that recap real quick. 17 triggers, 12, 12. So yeah, we want it next to the core. That's going to be more triggers for duct tape. Although frankly, Armadillo also. So we really want it in between Armadillo and the core. That's where we're going to get the most triggers from duct tape, which is just going to mean that we loop even better on Armadillo. So we want it like this. And then we can put this here so Armadillo still gets the thing. I think that's fine. I really want Armadillo to have the deeps. The deeps.
Few warriors live to retire.
Boom.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
And I don't want to refresh. I just don't see what we can get. This Small items. I'm working with all silvers at the moment, which is nice. I've got quite a few that could change. But I think we just take the level up here. Silver item, silver loot. 2 gold for each friend. Silver loot. Look at that. Can't go wrong with that. This charges 2. So, right after it's activated, it can't be recharged for another 0.2 seconds. So it'll be 2.2, then 4.4, then 5.6. 5.6 is an optimal cooldown for this if it's being charged consistently. So this is perfect. 5.6. Assuming that I am charging this perfectly, now this will only take, if assuming this is exactly 5.6 seconds and there's not some remainder here that's not being shown, this will now perfectly charge after it's triggered once in 3 shield effects. I think we just want to go maximum XP here.
You'd make a lovely statue.
Be happy with clockwork blades, the vial of blood, paralytic potion, or petrifying gaze. So I've got 4 things I'm happy to get. I guess we killed him a little too fast, didn't we? Oh, I should have checked my recap there. Shielding for the next fight is not bad, but Curio could have some stuff we want. Sure. That's great. That's great. Don't care. 5 damage. This makes this haste even more. Wonderful. Perfect.
You're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Damage there. Oh, and we want crit on this. So we're just doing armadillo things. Let's keep it going. Wow, monster skills. This could be really important.
The beasties are your teachers.
Haste a weapon, 3 seconds. That seems pretty good. Yeah.
This one might teach you the get eaten.
Upgrade of silver. I think armadillo just gets more damage, right? Yeah. More damage. This is more slow. I mean, more damage seems pretty good to me. Let's do that. I think there was a good case to be made for taking a silver skill there. But I'm tired. Ignition core micro Dave. Looks like he's got a pretty good setup here, especially with GPU lighter. Luckily, we are shield built, so there's at least a chance. And it looks like we're putting up decent numbers. Yeah. Very nice. Defensive stance doing a really good job for us. Need to check the recap here. Got to keep tabs on my activation times. 7 and 12. So 12 is really good. It's certainly higher than 4 and 6. Wonder why this... Oh, it just depends on what got hasted. That's what happened. But yeah, 843 shield here from duct tape. Gotta love it. Armadillo, wow. Who knew? Who knew? Alright, we're doing fine on money, so I'll just take some health here. That last guy had a lot more health than us. A lot more. Aerodrome's great because this could be a very strong merchant. No. Don't want to spend too much money. Buys medium items. We'll click it. We'll click it. What do you got? Interesting. When you use any item to the right, this gains 10 shield for the fight. Is this something that I could use as a powerful shield item for this ability? I mean, I kind of feel like when you do this, you want to go like... You almost don't want to play the core, right? But the core is charging pretty darn fast. Maybe there's something here and I just don't see it. So another option is like we could do something like this. And then have this here. Well, it seems pretty good, actually. I'm not upset by that. Let's try that out. Oh, did I really want to refresh that? I don't think I did. I don't think that I really wanted to refresh that. I'm a little scared to go Infernal, mostly because I really don't have a strong sense of the power level of my build right now. Yes, I am. But we do scale, don't we? We scale pretty good. I'm going to go Foreman, because I'm scaredy. I'm scaredy. Nice. Not too bad so far. Yeah, pretty decent. Upgrading this could be strong. Sure. Upgrade an item. Look at that.
That's a fine
Upgrade an item.
but it can
Upgrade that one.
gold's no good if you don't survive the fight.
And it's conceivable that the core could come out. Ooh, gold tier items. How much money am I floating? 8 plus 7, 15? Sure. Kinetic cannon. I don't get this one. Well, alright. We tried. Shield skills. Gold tier skills. Let's click shield skills. Yeah, hardened shield's great.
Can't hurt you. Here's the enemy. Here's you. Shield goes in the middle. Right?
I think this is where we want to be. Yep. Cool. The haste we're getting from First Aid is making up for the fact that it's not charging our
I'm huge.
Armadillo, and it's a 3-second haste, which is quite nice. Oh, look like we've got a... Now we... How much scaling does... He has defense grid as well, which really helped him out a lot more than me, but I think I can scale pretty good here with this combat core. I have scaling of my own, sir. I think we've got him. Yeah.
I'll admit,
Nice. I'm glad I got this combat core. It's working out really well. I owe quite a bit to my nice skills. I don't want to come off any other way. So I am noticing that the core isn't charging. It's almost charging just as much as combat core, but part of that is because this is charging that combat core. So I don't think anything's in a bad spot yet, but I'm looking at this core and I'm wondering. Medium items. Not sure I can think of a medium item unless something would be better than the core.
Take your
Let's click it.
turn. I'm pretty laid back.
If I was better, I wouldn't need to click this. I bet I would know. Every 4 seconds this triggers and it removes freeze. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. Oh, you just give crit to your... Is this good? 30% crit chance?
Oh, I think
I mean, it is 30% crit, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't count this, but it does count this. I don't know. We'll try it against the PvE. It seems bad. And it especially can't go there. Oh yeah, you gotta do Pearl Dig Site every time.
You're gonna get dirty.
Vending machine's already very strong. Do we go for more? No.
That looks like
I'm not greedy.
the Cretaceous era.
Hard to beat that. I'll take it. Yeah, I think we outscale this, right? There's no reason to go to, I mean, what does Viper Tyrant have? Yeah, nothing I want. We did get a crit somewhere in there with the Armadillo. 8 seconds is a long time. I mean, I do appreciate the 30% crit, though. So don't get me wrong. But I'm struggling to see this being better than what I had. Love to see Turtle Shell. Give it to me. Give it to me. Alright, alright, alright. That's not bad at all. Silver tier loot. Happy to take that. Happy to take that. Yeah, you were interesting. You were fun. But were you good? I'm not sure. I am not sure. You're out. We'll keep Uzi just in case. Keep Chris Army Knife just in case. Small weapon, JJ, or gumballs. Gumballs is not bad because we're going to gain a benefit from every single gumball that we could get. But I think I'd like to see some more items while I'm sitting on 22 bucks.
Profit 10.
Even if it's JJ. Show me what you got, JJ. It's not bad, but not what I'm after.
As long as we get to hang out.
Mountain Cowboys is great. Give me a fight. Perfect. Fossilized femur, man. That seems really good. I'd really like to get a shield enchantment. Ooh, interesting. You know, we'll keep it. We'll see what happens. You know. Get rid of that. That way I have room for 3 things from vending machine. Look, we don't know. We might get a cool LEDs and I don't know, marbles from Pig. Have ourselves a little fossilized femur build. Dianosaur. Alright, we've got a guy who's waiting for railgun. What's he eating? You got it, man. You got the best one you could get, but is it enough? Turns out, this combat core is doing a lot at once. Alright, happy with that. Buys medium items. I think we just want to go Bazaar Con here. Get our level up. And heal, shield. Perfect. I think we just put this right on Armadillo. now it will just charge itself. Awesome. Chocolate bar, small weapon, medium items. Again, medium could
Nothing tiny.
go where the
nothing
core
huge.
is if
All
it's good
about
enough.
moderation.
Atomic clock might be good enough. I'll click
I
it.
used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
That's not it. Adjacent tech. Welding tools, not it. It's not terrible, but it's not as good as the core. Atomic clock might be the guy though, so we'll kind of keep him around. I can actually use him as a test subject. The tough thing is he's gonna run out of ammo big time. How do I solve that problem? This could give us cooldown, Bouncertron. I can't remember what he has. I know he's got cybersecurity. Pulse rifle, sharpened steel. It's not bad. But I think I want the cooldown. Let's just try this. I don't have this optimized, but I don't really need it to be. Yeah, this being self-charging is going off so much quicker. That is pretty sweet. Hey! That's a great skill for us. Really strong. 36 bucks. Aerodrome it is. We gotta use this money. Well, every once in a while, the game's like, hey, did you want to win this game? Did you just want to win? The core freezes one item. What about combat core? Combat core. Freeze one item for 2 seconds. Well, the core it is. Give me my icy core. And I think there's some tools we could get.
Well, that's up to you.
Not these ones. Not those ones. I guess I was looking for duct tape, which is a tool. And I think we just stick with shield skills here.
Don't get so defensive, Fortis. But I'm a shield master.
No. When you burn with an item, gain shield equal to that item's burn. Yeah, I think we'll take defensive stance. I don't think, maybe I'm not seeing heat shield. I don't think this is the build for it. I think we've got a great chance now that we've got
To dethrone a king,
an icy
not
core.
to squabble with nobody.
Fiery cutlass. He's got duplicated lifesteal. He does have a 100% crit chance, but I do think he gets frozen out here pretty regularly. Yeah.
Next time, boys.
Nice.
Less blunder,
12% crit.
More blunder.
Not bad. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 1, 2 weapons. And it's day 9.
Any good
We could get
friends lately?
a diamond upgrade. It's conceivable. Crane's interesting, but I don't think he's our guy.
All my weapons have been tested in battle.
Have you?
Nice. Monster Ranch is great. Three XP is hard to pass up. But I think just getting lower cooldowns on everything is just going to be awesome. Uzi's out. There's part of me that's still believing in fossilized fuel. So the next threshold for this is 4.4. And I think it might even be worth it to try to get down to that. So let's do it. 5.1. It's begun. We need 2, maybe even 3 more cooldown reduction items. Death Knight Reaper here is pretty free. He doesn't have many items. So we should be able to freeze him out for the most part. Yeah, this is triggering so much more. That Sapphire really... Ooh, nice crit. Whoa! He almost got his scythe off. Almost. Love to take Deadly Eye. That's awesome. Totally happy with that. Gold tier loot. Looking for more cooldown reduction. Got some silver items here I'd be happy to trade, especially Induction Aegis here. Really isn't anything I'm super excited about. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. Or fight a monster. Got a lot of money. We'll fight a monster.
The Carol's telling me to wreck ye. Do your worst, dirt lover.
Vehicle, weapon, and tool. I do have a weapon and a tool. Sure. More money. What do we got? Artisan Dunes, enchanted items.
I offer you objects of great power. Pretty cool, right?
That is pretty interesting, actually. Because it doesn't affect either of these. And then it hastes 2 items. I don't think it's good enough. It is interesting, though. I'll click it. It sounds fun.
Like, what will you do with that?
Cool LEDs. Dang it. No, this can't be better than what I'm currently doing. It's good. And I think it has a 6-second slow duration. You know, it does trigger off of each core, doesn't it? Is it better than Induction Aegis? I'll click it.
This was
We'll
not
try it
a
out.
transaction. It was a lesson.
Well, that was fun. Not sure if it was good. We're not going to change anything yet. I want to see how it'll work against a NPC before I make any major changes. Okay, we've got an icy core for him as well. Oh, nice. We got the freeze on his icy core and a freeze on his ballista. Luckily, we keep scaling here, and he may not keep scaling. He doesn't have an enchantment on his ballista, though. Ooh, but it is getting to be a lot of damage over there. I don't think it's enough. Hey, stop freezing my combat core. Oh, man, if you kill me... Ooh, that got close. That got close. We both got the lucky icy enchant. But I got the shielded armadillo as well. This is just more damage. This is probably pretty good. The question is, can I get an upgrade for it? Do I have to upgrade it now? I think I can find an upgrade for it. I'm gonna go for gold tier skills. When you freeze, you gain crit. I think we can refresh that. It's not bad. First 4 times, use your slowest weapon. Sure. Let's do some more freezing.
It goes back to our community. We asphyxians thank you.
Haste, gumballs, smalls. Smalls could be
You've
good.
taken the first step toward good taste.
Do love me some metronome. Okay, so this was the thing I wanted to test to see if it was better. That is so bad. It's just not enough. It's close. It's just not quite enough.
You're a smart one for your size.
Because this should trigger off of both of these, right? 6 second slows.
I'm so fast, I'm living
What
in
else
your
you
building.
got? What else you got? No, I don't want those. Sure. More slows. Alright, let's try this out. Great thing to try it against. One thing to know is that if you get him to half health while he is frozen, then this item just does not trigger its secondary effect. But see, he's not frozen right now, so it triggers. It wasn't nearly enough, but it did trigger. That felt pretty good. Let's check the recap. Wow, very nice. Holy cow. I think we literally just absolutely cracked. 7 triggers, 16 triggers, 3. That's fine. Pretty good. I'm happy with those triggers. But, wow. Unwavering. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. Is it just diamond tier? There's some crit skills that are good out there. Mostly rolling for building crescendo, which is still very overpowered. Charge is also really good. Just gets us started a lot faster. But I think we'll go diamond.
To know you are the best is not humility, a deception.
Interesting. So glass cannon's kind of cool because it, for one of our weapons, it just scales up our shield anyway. So there's not a lot of loss there. And that is most of our damage. Let's try it.
A non-Sphinxian could learn that. Impressive.
Sweet. Upgrade the core. Does this just upgrade both cores? That is amazing. I did not know that. Here, I think I just want to plan for the next fight. The best way to do that is a little extra health. And we're fighting Chill Paws. Good luck, sir. Or good luck, person. I think Unwavering is going to make us busted here, but... Ah, interesting. We are doubling his damage, so we'll see if my shielding can keep up with his damage output. So far, looking good. Yeah, looking real good. Very nice. Very nice. Really need to get this to that 4.4 cooldown. Then things get even crazier for me. $15. Those never attacked. Okay. Yeah, that did 9,000 damage, but it didn't matter because I shielded for almost 10,000. This did actually scale up super fast. How did this never triggered? That's wild. Sorry, buddy. He wasn't having the best run. But he does have caltrops, which is good. Here we can hunt for the armadillo, or we can take some chocolate. Oh, I haven't been checking my crypto like a noob. I think we'll just take the guaranteed chocolate. 11. We can do better than that. Large, don't care. But a rare event could be very strong. Crit, extremely strong.
Comes great reward.
And we just want to put crit on this, right? Yep. It's a lot of health to lose. 1,000 health. But having crit on this is pretty nuts. And Trash Titan is... but Awakened District is also extremely good for us. Let's do it. And you can see here that a bit of extra charge. That's like it needs that extra charge. That's what we're trying to get rid of on this armadillo. Sure. Thanks for the money. Sweet. We take gold tier loot. We pray for insect wings or feathers. Don't care. Don't care. Do care. Thank you for being 17. I got 90 gold. Non-weapon items. Probably better just to get more health here. Especially since I just threw away 1,000 of it. And we can take gumballs. I like gumballs because we have shield stuff. We gain the benefit from all of these. Upgrading an item. This would just add slow. This adds haste. This adds slow. We just want a skill. The first 5 times you freeze, haste the core 2 seconds. That's amazing. We've got a lot of freeze. I think we just lean further into disruption, actually. It's a lot of disruption that we have.
Patience to master them.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
He's got bonk, void energy, but no burn items. Interesting. Deadly torpedo.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Yeah, our armadillo's pretty busted. Duct tape is literally one of the most insane items in the game. Love to see this deadly. So one of the things I like about this is this starts off real strong, real flat damage, starts scaling its shield, gets a lot of shield going here. We've got the disruption from the freeze and the slow. We've got even more disruption here, and this thing gets out of control the longer the fight goes on. So we've got a really good setup currently. Really tough to beat what we got going on. We could get the armadillo, but we could just take 320 health. And happy to take gumballs here. Kind of want to use my money on more impactful stuff. As in, like, going to the vendors isn't very likely to be very impactful. And Trash Titan does have Juggler, but Awakened District, again, offers some really strong rewards for us. You know, your shield items and trickle-down economics. And we just kind of perma-freeze him to death. Not even close. Sweet. It's very strong. We no longer need first aid, and I don't think. We'll take
Some
shield
folks
skills
say
again.
I hide behind my shields. But victory is victory.
That's not bad. %, crits, really good. We'll take that.
First principle of shield mastery.
More crit equals
Always
more good.
have one.
And we just take health here. Artisan Dunes is worthless. We'll go here.
Huge. Do you have any huge items?
This might be better than First Aiden. The thing here is now haste an item for 4 seconds every time this happens. You know, I guess First Aiden still has this doesn't like perm haste the board, right? It's not that good. Those are not good.
Did you know sail and fail rhyme? Sail, fail, fail, sail.
All right, Yoshi's putting up good numbers. Let's see if we can take him down. If he's rushed down, I think we have a pretty good shot. Oh, Radiant the Boulder with 12-second cooldown. It's gonna get 31,000.
I paint my ship rare,
Interesting.
but I don't.
Ah, what does he have here? Double the damage of your large. Double the damage. And then he's getting double damage from us too. Glass cannon. Equal to your max health. Doubled. Yeah. And it looks like these are multiplicative. Glass cannon and big guns. So our glass cannon actually hurt us quite a bit there. Well played. You were very fast. This wouldn't have saved me from the previous fight, but let's get thicker. Temporary boost, medium items. We could get the Armadillo, but again, you know, I think taking guaranteed bonuses is really, really strong. Gold tier or diamond tier, not what we're looking for. That getting that cooldown on shielded Armadillo is one of the main ways that we're going to get stronger. This goes here. Trash Titan has Juggler. Juggler would be very strong for us. This skill here. There's some case to be made for Catalyst, but I don't think it's there. I don't think it's there. I don't think it's real. We could have won that boulder if we had managed to permafreeze it. That would have been tough. Free poison enchant. Sure. That might matter in some cases. Does duct tape have any cool? No. Yeah. We'll just put it here. Sure. Wonderful. Yep, first 8 times we use weapon, the slowest weapon. Our slowest weapon is our core here. Alright, we've got a much better chance of beating this guy, just based on his win rate. So, maybe not. It's kind of a speculation. Pylon, Chrono Barrier, Bushel, Soul... Oh, wow, interesting. Okay, so he's gonna do... Oh, Lord. Oh, no, and he crit! If he didn't crit, I don't think he killed us right there, and we had a chance. Shield equal to your current health. Deal damage equal to your shield. And then he did crit. And where was that crit from? Oh, foreboding wins. So his second hit would have crit for sure. Oh, dang. These one-shot builds. Crit effects. I don't think I want that. Unless there's like... Duct tape doesn't have anything. First Aiden. As a crit, sure. We can put it on First Aiden. Gonna be some sick crits out of this deadly First Aiden. Seems a little counter paradoxical.
Recycle.
Sure, those are things. We'll take that one,
Warms my
that one,
rusty circuits to see
that one,
find all.
and that one.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
1%. Bam, bam. Crit. Let's put it here. Sure.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
I think that's everything.
While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Just like that. Looks pretty good to me. Lifesteal, slow effects, heal effects. Oh, this was slowing a bunch. Wait, this was heavy. Well, we can fix that. There we go. We can go heavy again. Why did I put poison on you? I really couldn't tell that this had heavy on it. We could get Armadillo. I think we're getting close to that point, but again, hard to take that when I could get at least marginally stronger here. Trash Titan for Juggler. That's our biggest weakness, is just getting started. We're a little slow there. We're a little slow there. Rush is helping a lot with that, but in these late days, you gotta be quick. Love to see skills. Thank you.
Of noise. You must find the quiet within.
No. Sure. We can do that.
As long as you draw breath, your training is not complete.
Friend. Take gumballs. All right, let's see if this guy can knock us out of here. I think we got a good chance. The real question is, can we get our stuff off? I do think that glass cannon has been something I regret a little bit. The last two fights, I think we lost because, partially because of that. And I think it's going to come into play here too. Luckily... Oh, come on. Oh, okay, you do have the crit. Let me see that again. So, replay that. It starts at 26% crit, and then, because this goes off in 1.6 seconds, it adds guaranteed crit. So again, I think that that was kind of a mistake on my part. Glass Cannon turns out to be not very good. I didn't think about the fact that that one of the hardest things for me to beat is one-shot builds. Because if I can survive maybe the first or second hit, and I could have picked skills that helped me with that as well, because I scale out pretty well. So this was a good learning experience. I lost as I should, based on the drafts that I made, and I definitely had the ability here to take this all the way to 10 wins if I'd played a little differently. So anyway, that was a good run. Take our 8 wins, even though we definitely could have had 10. That was a fun Dooley run. Glass Cannon just chilling out here. Anyway, see you in the next one. Hopefully you learned something.